Lenny was messing with my mother until I was 3 years old. He was the only father I knew.
Oh, we remember this girl. We thought this was going to be so normal. She just wants answers, right? The emotions, ugh, we were all in it with her. But I should have known when you had 9 gold chains layered that something was coming. Sometimes you got to know. Them gold chains layered, I should have known. Girl, you was about to come with something.
I just want to know where I came from. I was a black sheep in the family.
You deserve to know. Please welcome Lenny to the show. Ooh, I forgot that outfit. It's kind of cute though, right? A little burgundy on burgundy.
Lenny, why is this DNA test important to you?
He looked like Carl Winslow, don't he? Y'all see it, Family Matters. Carl Winslow wouldn't be on my show, or would he?
Give me closure.
Yeah.
And most importantly, give her closure.
I hear that. Tell me about your relationship with Chamele.
Well, we had an up and down relationship, you know. I cut off one time, this is the second time cutting off. But when you disrespect, I'm old fashioned. When you be disrespectful as a kid, you know, I'll cut you off. You gotta show, I was raised to show respect for your elders.
Yeah.
And I think I want her to do the same as well. But I met her mother back in the 80s.
This is such a gag because this is such, you think this is gonna be such a normal, calm Karamo show. Look at me, I have no idea the storm that's coming. I'm relaxed, I'm like, let's hear about what happened with you and this young woman's mother. I'm gonna take a note, because it seems normal.
We met at a bar going out, and she got pregnant. She said it was my baby. And then she said it was the other guy's baby. So I still stuck with him till she was 3 years old. Then after 3 years old, the mother kicked me out. I guess she wanted to pursue somebody else.
Yeah. So at 3 years old is when you stopped having a relationship with Chamele?
Yeah.
Okay then.
I haven't seen my potential daughter since I was 3 years old.
Did you come back into Chamele's life?
Yes, I did. I came back in her life, and then
And at what age?
about 40.
Ooh, and look at it. She got a new gold chain that she didn't have on another piece with a broken heart. Let me tell y'all something. The storm that's about to come.
So between 3 and 40, you weren't in her life?
That wasn't in her life. I met her on Facebook, and wow.
Ooh.
But I can go back to that. I met her, our friend does, she friended me back, and she asked me, who are you? And you know, 3 years old, you're supposed to know who raised you.
Yeah.
But you know, she been through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's the part that breaks my heart is because outside of like what's about to come, this is a sad story. A young woman that doesn't know who her parent is and who's looking to just have answers about who she is because she's probably went through some hard things.
I asked if I could be your potential father. And then we met up. I took her out to dinner. She suckered me and buying the chain. And then I bought her a chain.
And what happened to the chain you bought her?
Well, the chain that I bought her, she called. She said her boyfriend snatched it off of her and it broke. And he wanted me to buy another one. So I bought her another one.
Okay.
You know, she's a girl, you know.
Okay.
So I bought her another one.
See, when he was telling me this story, I had no idea that she was backstage with 19 gold chains on.
After that, I said, no more buying chains.
Okay.
You're gonna lose chains like that, no more.
Okay, did Chamele ever visit you in Florida?
I can't lie, I got 2 on myself, girl. She do like a little chain, girl.
No, they attempted to visit me in Florida, her and her mother.
Yeah. Get to the good stuff. Fast forward through this. He talking about, yes, I didn't know her mama, I didn't know her daddy. We didn't know each other. I was young, I went around. I was in there. Okay, I see you. Okay, oh, and here she come. I should have known. Look at that stank walk she came out there with. Rewind for me. I want y'all to see that bop in her shoulder with that stank walk. Look at that. I'm coming out here to start. That's what that walk meant. And then she said like this.
How do you feel about what was just said?
You know what? You're a messy man. You can't talk about me, because you ain't living a good life. Thank you very much. You see that action, Mom?
See, at first I just still thought this.
Where was you when I buried my mother?
See?
You was nowhere around.
I was feeling your
when
emotion.
I had to take her out of my house and see my mother dead. You
Okay.
was nowhere. So you don't not say I'm the reason my mother is gone.
Did you say that?
See, I was still with her at this point. At this point, we're still thinking like this is the trauma, this is the pain that's coming out. We didn't know what was coming. Maybe you don't know what's coming because you ain't seen this episode.
Got
You
it.
think people ain't gonna tell me
You hear this?
what you're saying about me?
You ain't
Yes,
she
they
just gonna
are.
See how
tell
she
me?
acting?
She ain't done
See,
yet.
that's drama.
And this
Drama.
is what you're saying that
This is what
behavior
I
is.
don't need.
Okay.
See, normally when a father's like, this is what I don't need, I'm like, no, you need to be here. You need to do the work.
And
And,
what?
and when she talk about getting my life together,
Your
you
life
gotta-
ain't together.
You got to
You're
get
messy.
yours together.
You're messy.
If I'm messy, then
You're
why
messy.
I'm in your life?
You're messy. Thank you very much. You don't take care of your own
Why?
child. A father doesn't
I got
turn
3
anything
kids.
for somebody.
I got
You don't
3.
take care of your own child.
I got 3 to
Be
buy.
a real, it takes a real man to be a father.
I take
He
care of
wants to
my-
be a daddy.
Can I ask you a
You're a
question?
daddy.
Chamele.
Poo Pot.
See, this is where we went left. What is Poo Pot, girl? Have you ever heard of Poo Pot? Because I ain't never heard of Poo Pot.
Chamele,
like you.
When you first reconnected with Lenny, was there any good?
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't. So
He was
it's
a
been-
baby. You wouldn't know.
So when you reconnected older, was there? Did you have a good relationship at
No,
all?
I did not.
Okay then.
He chooses women over me.
Okay.
Who does that?
See, I'm still with her here. I'm still with her. I'm still thinking like, you know what? She's angry about the fact that you weren't there.
Do you have any memories of Lenny from your childhood?
No, I don't. I know what I was told.
Got it. Okay.
If I choose women over you, how come I came back into your life?
Yeah, whatever. That's why he stayed out my life, because that lady didn't like our relationship. You Poo Pot.
You know what? You got a man that loves you.
And that's when the shift happens. When you see that face, I'm like, girl, what is going on here?
He don't know if you're the father or not in your life, and you should run with that.
I shouldn't run with nothing.
Instead of-
I was told 2 other men played a role in my life that I know about. Thank you very much, Poo Pot.
Girl, what is Poo Pot?
I want clarity. I think it's best for me to know the truth. Me and my kids. Poo Pot.
Girl, what is Poo Pot?
Anybody at home, y'all know what Poo Pot is? Because I don't know what Poo Pot is.
What is that? What's
That's a
that?
deadbeat. Somebody that want people to take care of them. They don't take care of their children.
And you call him what?
A Poo Pot.
A Poo Pot? Did your mother ever tell you that?
The whole audience is confused. Girl, that was a day to be there, girl, because we didn't know what was going on.
Your mother said there could be 2 other men?
Yes, there were kids.
And I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that either.
No.
So you didn't know. Okay. So there could possibly be other men that you're finding out today. That could be. Okay. And what happened during your first meeting with Lenny?
There's this person that, this is side note, this has nothing to do about her, that hit me up in my DMs and said, wrote like, it was like a 5-page message that was like, Karamo, can you stop saying, okay, got it? No, girl, I'm not. Because that's how I let people know I got it. I wanted to respond so bad. Sometimes let me see a message, I want to respond so bad, but I have to be classy.
He distanced himself.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. Did you ever have issues with Lenny's wife? Because he said you did before.
Yes, I did, because she didn't like our relationship.
Got it. Okay. And that's a trigger for you, I can
Yes,
tell.
it is.
Yes, I can tell.
But you
Okay.
didn't know her.
Whatever, she still is a hoe.
You didn't know that. You
She's
called.
a hoe. She
See
tried to
that?
come between
That's what I'm
me. Oh, well. You ain't with her now. Ha, ha, ha.
She is animated, okay? She's animated.
And how did you and Lenny's son Milton connect?
Because this ex-wife, she Facebooked me and said he wanted to get connection with me.
Okay, got it. And what's going on between you and Lenny's son now?
We are good brothers and sisters. We have a good relationship.
Okay, okay, cool.
Okay.
We
took
saw.
the chain.
Okay, that's the one with the chain. That's the one you were talking
He
about
took her
earlier.
chain.
Okay.
It
that's
doesn't
the-
matter. We're still talking. We're
why
still
you-
brothers
so
and
that's the one you-
sisters.
So this is the interesting part. We're hearing about this person who took one of her chains that she's still talking to, that's her brother. And then my producers are like, she got a secret for you. And I'm,
Lenny, my secret is, me and Milton are together. He is the love of my life. I love him. He knows how to be a man. I'm praying that you are not my father, Lenny, because you raised a good man, someone I love.
somebody make the girl in the yellow hat a meme, because she was, every time I see this clip and she be in there, I'm like, somebody need to make her a meme. Girl, I know, it's a gag. This woman just said that she is dating her brother, that she don't know if it's her brother. And they didn't tell me.
Okay, Lenny, we're gonna take that in together. So
We're gonna digest this right now.
your potential brother and you have been dating?
We don't know about being sisters and brothers.
Not the photo. Look at the sandals she got on, girl.
Where's Milton?
He's in prison.
Milton's in prison. Okay.
So this is a Karamo show first. And it got me over here crying. This girl said she said she was dating her brother, girl. What is going on? They need to make her a meme too. Look at the disgust on her face, girl. Look at the disgust on her face. Look at that. Pause right there, girl. The two of them, their reaction is exactly how I felt, both shock and disgust.
They're telling me right now it's a letter from Milton.
You know you just ruined somebody's life.
Hold on.
You better be sure.
Hold on, the father was shaking because you could tell.
Milton wrote a letter. He said, this is yesterday. He said, Grand Rising.
Yeah. Pause. There's so much about this episode. Y'all not gonna understand this, but he wrote a letter from jail, and the first thing he said to me was Grand Rising. There is so much comedy in that. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you don't know. Okay, unpause. But when I read Grand Rising, when you possibly are sleeping with your sister.
My baby Chamele is a piece of work, but she does mean well. Awesome woman with great intentions. And if you please have patience with her. Calling you guys, I'll be calling you guys later about the show upon my release. She's going to be taking me. So upon the release, y'all have planned for you to take him in. So did you get his name tattooed on you?
Yes, I did.
She got her brother or potential, and got a crown over it, because that's her king, okay? That is her king. She don't know if that is her brother or her boyfriend. Poo Pot.
You got this tattoo this week?
Yes, I sure enough did.
Okay. Do you see your brother?
I don't see him as he's my brother.
You don't see him as your brother. Okay, you see him as.
We was not raised together.
So you don't see him as that.
Pictures together.
Okay then. Have you two been intimate?
No, we have not.
You have not been intimate.
No.
They haven't been intimate. Do y'all believe they haven't been intimate? I believe it, because the way she be doing stuff.
But you want to have a relationship, which means you want these to come out that he is not your father.
Yes.
But if it does come back that he's your father, what are you going to do with the fact that you have your brother's name tattooed on you now?
He's not my father.
But your brother's name? Before Milton, you wanted Lenny to be your father.
I don't want Lenny to be my father. He's a poo pot.
He is a Poo Pot.
He ain't been in
Well,
my
not
life.
anymore, but like I just watched what you said. When you came back and you went to dinner with him, you wanted him to be your father.
She
Because
just
that's
doing
what I was
this.
told. I want the clarity for me and my kids.
I
She's just
get
doing
that.
this because I cut her off for being disrespectful.
Yeah.
No, because you're talking about my mother is the reason I'm dead.
Me and your mother
I'm the
been
reason my
together
mother's
13
dead.
There is so much going on in this episode. I mean, like, literally. And I know a lot of y'all are going to say, like, y'all going to try to put some diagnosis on this woman, call her some type of name about her mental health, or, you know, like, I'm not sure what her mental health is, and I'm not going to even speculate. All I do know is that she's in a situation where she's making choices that will be detrimental to her if this is her brother.
My mother wanted to be buried, not cremated. Thank you very much.
Well, I didn't find out about your mother through
You
Facebook.
still didn't come to her funeral. You still wasn't there when I had to see her go out my house dead.
Okay, girl, this messy, girl. Because either way, this either gonna be your, girl, this. I mean, because let's be real. Either way, this about to be your father or your father-in-law, girl, and I ain't got time.
Oh, I love when y'all get me to the place where I can be super gay on this show. I don't know if this is gonna be your father, your father-in-law, girl, bye.
So, girl, let's get to this
I ain't
DNA
got time,
results,
man.
girl.
You get-
All right, so Chamele, and this is the DNA truth.
I don't remember, was it her daddy? It wasn't her daddy. It could have been her daddy. It could have been her daddy. Was it her daddy? I know it couldn't have been.
If this is your father, about to be your father-in-law, girl, this is yours to open, girl. Let me let you find out.
Like I said, I need my clarity.
Girl,
I
we all
to
need
me and
clarity,
my kids
girl.
need
Girl,
our
we
clarity.
all need the clarity. We right there with you, girl. Let's find out together.
Hallelujah! You ain't my father!
Oh, thank God.
You ain't my father! Yes, yes, yes! I got my clarity!
Thank God that's not her father.
I'm gonna be with my man! I'm going by his side! I'll make him the fly!
Could you imagine coming on a show and the young woman that you did raise some point of her life that you were disconnected with comes out here and tells you that she is in a relationship with your biological son? I mean, this was the Family Matters episode that we did not want and never asked for.
Thank you.
Okay, good job. Well, listen, I'm glad you got your clarity, okay? Sir, I'm glad you got your clarity too.
Yes, indeed. Thank God.
Hey, help your son get some clarity as well, okay?
Yeah, I'll
He don't need no clarity. He don't do nothing for his
I'll be
man,
talking
his son.
with him.
I
Please,
do
you
everything. He don't take care of his son. His son don't want nothing
My
to do
son
with
calls
him.
me all the time.
Thank you very
I
much.
hear you. All
You're
right.
a deadbead. Daddy,
My son calls me all the time.
Poo pot.
Poo Pot!
My son calls me all the
Like
time.
I said, poo pot. Like I said, poo pot.
Both of my kids call me all the
Yeah,
time.
just like he told me.
You see, this is the thing. When you have people who act erratic like this, now this is some real truth for y'all. People who act erratic like this, you can't try to logic them with reason or truth, because he keeps trying to logic with her with reason or truth, which is why he feels like he's caught up in some drama with her. You see this? The way she's acting like this, you just got to get quiet. You just got to get quiet.
You said I'm the reason my mother died. They don't want to do with you. Ha ha ha.
Okay, well, listen, everybody.
Why he jackpot me all the time? He jackpot me all the time.
Whatever.
He can try to reason with her with logic and truth, and when you have individuals who act like this, you can't.
Now, I just want to make sure y'all know, because a lot of people watch these shows and they like, are the people staged? Y'all not paid actors, right?
No.
No, y'all are not. This was actually a culture show, and this is actually your son who wrote us from
You need to free
JPay.
my man. Free my man.
Free her man, girl. Free her man. Free my man. Free her man, girl. Poo Pot. Okay. Whew, girl. Do I think her and her man in jail still together? Yes, I think that the functional ass is still together. What I will tell you about this family dynamic is that I think that the fact of the matter is that I'm sure that this father needs to have a moment of reconciling with his choices as a parent. And if he's honest with himself about the choices he made as a parent, he would understand why maybe his biological son would think it's okay to make a choice like this. Because there is something about the way that you structure your family and how you support the mental and emotional health of your children that allows them to make better choices as adults. And clearly, his son and this young woman who he thought could have been his daughter, who we now know is not, there was clearly an absence of something that he should reflect on. And maybe through acknowledging that he can feel better, they can feel better, and everyone can start making healthier choices. Because at the end of the day, this whole episode was a poo pot, poo pot. Free me from this episode.